All right, let's get into it. We are going to build, step by step, the exact tech stack you need for a totally new kind of agency. I'm talking about one that's lean, fully automated, and designed to pull in $5,000 a month right from the get-go. Now, this isn't just a list of cool tools. No. We're building a machine that works for you around the clock. This right here, this is everything. You have to understand, in the world of AI, the tech stack you choose is your unfair advantage. It's literally the secret weapon that lets you build a business that doesn't just compete, it completely runs circles around everyone else. So here's the game plan for putting this whole machine together. First up, we're going to build out the central nervous system. That's what connects all the pieces. Then we'll give it a brain, the AI part. After that, we'll create the actual high-ticket service you're going to sell. And finally, the fun part. We'll flip the switch and look at how it all translates into cold, hard profit. All right, section 1, your unfair advantage. So what exactly is this unfair advantage we're talking about? Well, it's really a change in how you think. We're not just tinkering with cool tech for the sake of it. Far from it. We are literally engineering an automated system where every single piece is optimized for one thing and one thing only: making money. And that one thing, that single purpose, comes down to this number, $5,000 a month. Look, this isn't some pie-in-the-sky dream. This is our target. It's our goal. And every single tool we plug in, every workflow we design, is a concrete step to get us right to that number. Okay, let's dive into the nuts and bolts, the central nervous system. You know, every powerful system needs a solid foundation, right? For our AI agency, that foundation is its nervous system. Think of it as the digital backbone that lets all the different parts talk to each other instantly. It's what connects everything. And the tool we're going to use for this is Make.com. Now, if you're thinking you need to be some coding genius, forget it. This is totally different. Imagine a visual playground where you're the conductor. You just drag and drop the apps you want to use, draw lines between them, and tell them what to do. It is literally the digital glue that holds your entire business together. Now, Make.com is great because it connects to thousands of apps right out of the box. But its real superpower, it's something called the HTTP module. Think of this thing as your universal skeleton key. You know, if any tool out there on the internet has an API, which is just a way for apps to talk to each other, this little module lets you connect to it. Just like that, your possibilities become, well, infinite. And trust me, it sounds way more complicated than it is. It's really just 4 simple steps. 1, you find the API address in the Tools Help section. 2, you paste that into the HTTP module in Make. 3, you add your secret API key, which is basically your password. And 4, you just tell Make to clean up the techie gobbledygook it puts back so you can use the data. That's it. That's the whole magic trick. You literally just learned how to connect anything to anything else. All right, next up, the 24/7 agency brain. So we've built the nervous system. Our agency can feel things, it can pass messages between tools, but to actually think, to do anything intelligent, well, for that, it needs a brain. And folks, this is where the game completely changes. When we plug our system into OpenAI's API, we're essentially giving it a superpower, the ability to think. It's not just shuffling data around anymore. Now it's understanding, analyzing, and acting on that data. It's making decisions and getting complex work done for you, all day, every day. Getting your hands on this is super easy, by the way. Just go to OpenAI's platform, sign up, and put at least $5 in for credits. That's what turns on your API access. From there, you just find the API keys section and click Create a new key. And here's a pro tip. Listen up. Copy that key and save it somewhere safe immediately. Because once you close that little window, it's gone forever. You will never see it again. Now, this slide, this is why we're even doing this. Just look at the difference. A human agent, they work maybe 8 hours a day. The AI agent, it works 24/7. A person gets tired, needs a break. The AI? Never. Your best human agent can handle 1 phone call at a time. The AI can handle thousands at the same time. This isn't just a small step up, you guys. This is a complete revolution in how businesses operate. Okay, let's talk about the ultimate AI service. We've got the nervous system, we've got the brain, the machine is built. So what do we do with it? What is that killer service we can sell that businesses are going to be knocking down your door for? Let's get into what is arguably the single biggest opportunity in AI today. I want you to burn this year into your memory, 2026. Because the service we're about to break down, it's going from a cool thing to have to an oh my gosh, we can't survive without it tool at lightning speed. What feels futuristic right now is going to be standard practice for every business by then. Guaranteed. And this is it. This is the service. Voice AI agents. We're talking about platforms like Vapi or Bland AI. And the reason 2026 is so important is because by then, any business that takes itself seriously will have to use this technology. They're already automating sales calls, booking appointments, handling customer support, all with AI agents that are just flat out better, faster, and way, way cheaper. I mean, just think about it from a business owner's perspective for a second. Imagine someone comes to you and says, hey, I have a system that's cheaper, faster, and 100 times more reliable than what you're doing now. It never gets tired, it never calls in sick, and if you get 1,000 calls at once, it answers every single one. I mean, come on, the return on investment is immediate. That's what makes this such an incredibly easy sell. And here's the kicker, the part that's just mind-blowing. Building one of these things is ridiculously simple. Seriously, you just read a simple sentence, a prompt, telling the AI its job. Something like, you are a friendly receptionist for a dental clinic. And then you just give it the clinic's website URL. That's it. The AI goes and reads the whole website and learns everything it needs to know to answer calls and book appointments. It's that easy. All right, so we've got all our pieces. Let's put it all together now. From tools to profit. Let's look at the finished machine, the system that's designed from the ground up to hit that $5,000 a month target. So here's the whole formula, laid out plain and simple. You've got Make.com acting as the nervous system, connecting all the wires. You have OpenAI's API as the brain, doing all the thinking. And those two together power the product, a super high-value voice AI agent that businesses are already desperate for. See? It's not just a random collection of cool tech, it's a complete, fine-tuned, revenue-generating engine. Look, if you take away just one thing from all of this, let it be this quote right here. We don't buy tools to play around. We buy tools to profit. Every single piece of this system we've discussed was chosen for one reason. It helps make money. Once you adopt that mindset, you stop being a tech hobbyist and you start building a real business. So, there you have it. The entire blueprint is laid out for you. Building a fully automated 24/7 AI agency, this isn't science fiction anymore. It's a real, tangible business model you can start building today. All the pieces are there, ready to go. So the only question left to ask is, what's your first move?